all players of the Marvel Avengers game. It's reaching end of life. I'm Troy from Marks on Games, and today we're discussing the future delisting of a less than popular Marvel game. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to be notified whenever we post brand new videos. We bring brand new content to you every single day of the week, whether it's about video games, TV, movies, and of course, pro wrestling. Now, on to the story. The link to the article I'm covering from IGN.com is down in the video description. Marvel's Avengers to be delisted in September as development comes to an end. Crystal Dynamics is ending support for its struggling live service game. A little more than 2 years after its original release, Crystal Dynamics is preparing to end active development on Marvel's Avengers, a decision it says it, quote, undertook in conjunction with our partners, end quote. According to a blog titled Final Update on the Future of Marvel's Avengers, support will discontinue on September 30th, after which digital purchases will no longer be available. All solo content will continue to be playable after support ends, and multiplayer will also remain available. Crystal Dynamics does not plan to release any new stories, features, or heroes, making Update 2.7, which added the Winter Soldier and the Cloning Lab Omega level threat, the final content release for Avengers. Spider-Man will remain a PlayStation exclusive. The final balance update will be Update 2.8, which will be released March 31st. Afterward, Crystal Dynamics says that it will turn off the cosmetic marketplace and credits will no longer be purchased. Credits balances will be converted into in-game resources, and all cosmetics will be made available for free. We'll talk about my opinion of the actual game right after this last part of the article I'm covering here, and you'll see why. A mighty disappointment. We called Marvel's Avengers one of E3 2019's biggest disappointments when it was first revealed, and it fared a little better when it released the following year, earning middling reviews from players and critics alike. It soon saw a major drop in player count as players grew bored and moved on. Yeah, I'm one of those, and like I said, I'll talk about it here at the end of the article. Crystal Dynamics continued to release new content, including several new characters, but it never regained momentum after its troubled launch. Yeah, there was a big story not too long ago about they were putting She-Hulk in the game, and you could draw conclusions about the show, but after the release of this information, that's a big reason why as well. Community insider Miller Ross first broke the news that Marvel's Avengers would be shutting down and that the team would be moved to Amazon Games' Tomb Raider project. Hell yeah, we're getting a new Tomb Raider. The report also claims that Crystal Dynamics fired lead designer Brian Wagner after a series of tweets from 2014 were unearthed in November, leading to a public disavowal from the studio. With no context, I have no idea what the hell he tweeted, but there's no such thing as unearthing tweets. It's nerds on the internet with nothing better to do that want to destroy someone's life, so they dig through someone's tweet history until they find something that they feel multiple people maybe might get offended by, and then they spread them all over the internet. But again, I have no idea what this guy tweeted. It could be the worst thing on planet Earth, so this is not a defense of him, just saying. Either way, I wasn't super impressed with this game. Honestly, I bought it on Black Friday in 2021, played it twice, and it's been collecting dust ever since then. I have also known people who love the game, especially if they can play it with friends and family. I played it solo and honestly didn't have much fun with it at all. I felt that the gameplay was a bit clunky and repetitive. I loved Marvel Ultimate Alliance back in the day, and I was hoping this would be kind of a step up from that. In some ways, I guess it does as far as the graphics go. The graphics are great, but I don't know, it just doesn't have the fun factor, and I honestly put it down after a couple of hours and never got the urge to play it ever again. And that kind of sucks because at the time that I bought it, I was still really into Marvel, not so much anymore, but all the characters in the game I love, so I was really hoping that this would be fun and at least, close to the level of the Arkham games for, the DC side, but not anywhere close. But looking at the actual ratings here, Metacritic gave the game 67%, IGN rated it 6 out of 10, and OpenCritic said that it was a 68% for their rating. Nothing special here, and I honestly had high hopes for it before it launched. but comment down below with what you thought of Marvel's Avengers. What system did you play it for? Did you ever beat the game? Were you a faithful updater, and does this delisting by September affect you or piss you off? And do you think that people who wanted to buy the game would still buy it if they wouldn't delist it, at least digitally? I mean, you could still get the physical copies anywhere. I'm sure tons of people are selling them. And also, this just means that the price of the physical product is going to go up after the delisting in September. Also, make sure to share this video around to everyone you know, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content on video games, TV, movies, and of course, pro wrestling. I've been Troy from Arcs on Games, and we'll see you next time.